Alrighty. Ladies and gentlemen, we are live. It has been a little bit. Actually, it hasn't been a little bit. What am I saying? It's not been that long. I'm just an idiot. Welcome everyone back to some more franchise mode. I'm just doing this a lot because right now all the projects I had planned for the summer have been put on hold continuously, so that's why I'm not streaming much else. It's not really working out this summer, so things keep getting delayed just because of work and stuff, school, etc., and you guys know the drill. So I've caught up with my notes. I got everything written down for the playoffs, and we've ran through all the trades that I've done in the past that are pretty key to this team in terms of its growth. So what we're going to do before we start the playoffs is we're going to go through the league, and we're going to look at all these other players that I did trade away and see how their growth / not growth has been coming. First off, we're going to start off with Pittsburgh. So Pittsburgh, I don't think he'll be on the team yet because he didn't crack the roster with us when we traded him, but we'll take a look and see if he is there. So Brunick, Thompson, Graves, Yokiharu, Fox, and Levi. Okay, yeah, so he did not make the team yet, which means he's still in the AHL unless he's scratched. Nosek, Zonin, Yerventi, yeah. So Sahin Wallenius was traded to Pittsburgh. We don't know what we got in return. I don't remember. But that is one thing I do know is that he got traded to Pittsburgh, so we'll look at that in the offseason. Second off, Gustafsson, Viggo Gustafsson, to Vancouver. Now, same thing, might not be on the team yet, probably not going to be. Yeah, so we'll have to look at his stats in the offseason feature. Oh, there he is, Viggo Gustafsson. So technically he made the NHL roster. He has not played yet, but he does have points with Abbotsford. Looks like 8 points, 19 games in the 28-29 season. So in the 29-30 season, he has not played yet. He's in their depth charts, which is fair. He's not quite there yet, but he's also not in the AHL yet. He's too good for the AHL, but he's not good enough for the NHL. He's in that middle ground. So there's that. Then we've got Dickinson. A lot of defensemen being moved around by my team. Just trying to find the right combo. Look at this team. We also made Stone their third line winger. I'll have to write that down too, but Stone was more of a rental for us. I don't know if they're in the playoffs or not, but we'll find out what Dickinson has been doing. So as we saw last stream, 85 overall, Sam Dickinson on the second line, which is actually a really good role for him, whether or not he is first or second pairing, because look at his contract, 8.750. That's like the max you want a second line defenseman to be at this time of the sim. So you don't want him to be any higher than that. Morgan Riley is still up there in his spot, but Morgan Riley's only got one more left after this year, so that'll probably be Dickinson's spot soon. And then we're going to go to this year's trades, which I did update really quick. We did make a trade at the beginning of the year. UPL also going to Toronto, and I actually looked at his stats for this year and take a look. 58 games played, 30, 21, and 7 record with 1 shutout, 908, 290. So you could say that both sides of this deal were good and fair. So UPL good, Dickinson good. We got that draft pick to get that defenseman. Like it's been working out perfectly. Then we got Nico Dawes on Chicago. He's not in the system. He's in the AHL, but that was a more recent trade. Then we're gonna go to the past, where before I wrote down any notes. Starting goaltender for us, Askarov. He got traded to Buffalo in exchange for UPL and a draft pick. Here he is now. I think we lost this trade, 100%. Now, is he giving really shitty numbers? No, he's actually doing really well. Buffalo, since he got traded, 925, 922, 923. He's earned his 91 overall, and he's earned his $8 million over 3 years. So we did make an error there. We should have went for Askarov. We should have committed to Askarov instead of risk. It was a high risk, high reward play. Did we get the goalie we want? Yes. Did it work out for us? No. It's not quite. So we did lose this trade. I will admit that. Not a good trade for me, but I guess time will tell when Ravensburgen hits his peak at 27 years of age. Hopefully it pans out. We have the cheaper goaltender, that's for sure. Do we have the better goaltender? It's getting there slowly. Development is slow. Then we've got the Tampa Bay Lightning. Now this is a trade that I made pretty early on, and I don't think he's in the NHL yet. Oh wait, no, maybe he is. Hold on. Oh yeah, he is second pairing minutes. Luca Cagnoni. Now this guy was drafted 4th round 123rd overall by our team in the 2023 draft. So this is before I took over in 25-26. And he was an option that I could have went for a second pairing offensive defenseman. But I wanted to go for Cameron Reed instead, so I did. And since he joined Tampa Bay, he hasn't been bad. He hasn't been great on the second pairing. I don't know if he got second pairing last year. Looks like he had third pairing, so he jumped up to second pairing this year. But this is the plan for him. He was supposed to get top 4 minutes with the Tampa Bay Lightning, and now he does. He's got 11 points in both seasons. Not great, but not bad. I expected more from him, I'll be honest. But with a top 4 potential, I mean, he should have grown a lot more. I think he would have if I kept him on my team. But at the same time, you never know with the Sims. So, anywho, I've caught up on that, especially those past 2 trades. Those ones are fairly important trades to kind of talk about. Let's go through our lines and figure out what we want to do, because the playoffs, a lot of rookies this year. For the playoffs here, we got Pollock making his playoff debut, I believe. I don't think he played top line minutes last year. Yeah, he played fourth line minutes last year with a 16% shooting percentage. So he's not a shooter this time. He's a passer. We got to get him passing. Thibault, were you on our team last year in the playoffs, or were you scratched? You were on our team with 3 points. Not terrible. But we also got some rookies here. So Kolzig, I don't think he's ever played playoffs yet. With Rockford, but that's it. That's the AHL. Lund has been with our team. Wow, you were with us last year, right? You know how our team sims. Only 2 points, but yes, you were on our team. But then we got Romano, who is a rookie. Weeb, who is a rookie. Reed, who is a rookie. Bukama Delin's a rookie on the second pairing. And then Ravensburgen, this is his first start in the playoffs. Do I want to make a slight change with my defenseman is the question. Do I want to scratch Weeb and go with Brodin instead? Or do I want to give Weeb a chance in game number 1 and just see what happens? I kind of want to see what happens. So I think I'm going to risk it. We're going to go for it. See how Weeb does. If we need to juggle up the lines a bit after game 1, we will. Speaking of Utah Mammoth, they knocked us out last year, I believe. Let's take a look here. Holy shit. Look at this team. This team knocked us out in the second round last year. I do remember. First line consisting of Moses, Cooley, Keller. Double playmaker, shooter. Wow. This is going to be a brutality right here. Playoff stats last year, they got to the 3rd round, I think. This season, Moses, my player that was created, 40 goals in his 2nd year. Goddamn. Okay. Second line, you got Gunther, Hayton, and Peterka. Double sniper, 2-way forward playmaker. This is an interesting line right here. Let's see what their point totals are. So 48 points there. Hayton, you've got a lot of assists. That makes sense. You're on a line with 2 snipers. And then Peterka, yeah, 44 points as well. Yeah, that's a good line. Third line is even better. Rubrek, sorry. What are your point totals this year? 40 points. That makes sense. McSwain, same thing, 19 points. That's a really good third line center right there. And then they got Line A, a shooter, who has, 45 points in the third line. It's a broken team. Danoye, Igila, and fucking hell. Their lowest overall player is an 82 Svechnikov, and they've got Iginla and Danoye on the 4th line. Holy, this is a brutal team. This team is going to absolutely wipe the floor with me. Defensively, Sergachev, Dupont. Oh, fuck. Dursey and Shabbat, and then Simashev and Marino. How are they affording everyone? What are their contracts? 2.8, 3 mil, 8 mil, 15, 9, 100K, and 8.5. Okay, Moses is entry level. Cooley's 2 years left. Keller's extended. Gunther, Hayton, Peterka's 1 year left. Okay, so their team's going to drop off next year. He's extended, but I don't know how for how much. McSwain's 1 year left. Line has 3 years on a 5 mil. Svechkov, I mean, they got their depth signed for decently cheap. 3 mil for Danoye, 5 mil for Iginla. Like, basically Peterka and Iginla are going to swap. I think defensively, Shabbat is on a no movement, right? Ooh, that's going to be tough to work around. Dursey, you're on a no movement. You're on a no movement, so those guys are staying. Sergachev has 1 year left, 2 years left, so he'll probably be gone. I mean, What's their goaltending looking like? Vimilka and Samsonov. That's not terrible. Like, that is not bad. And this save percentage this year at 908. I could see us losing. They've got a deep team this year. This is their, like, last run. Then they decide who goes and who stays, basically. And that's when they're going to drop off the cliff. All right. Ladies and gentlemen, here we go. Year 5 playoffs. We're going to sim one game. If we lose it, that's it. Game number 1. At home. 8-0 oh my lord, dude. That is brutal. 8-0. What happened? -5, -5, -6. Alright, our second line was okay. Third line was rough. Fourth line was okay. Okay. Defensively. First pairing. Second pairing. Alright, we're going to swap out Weeb for Brodin. We're going to throw Mukemu Delin up to the first line. Gonna use Romano on the second. Which means I have to swap Mukemu Delin and Romano. Okay, so penalty kill. Mukemu Delin and Romano. There we go. So second pairing is now Romano Reed. Wait, is that right? Brodin, Mukemu Delin, so first line, third line. Yeah, that's right. Okay. And then that. Okay, so then 4-on-4, Romano and Mukemu Delin swap. Okay, extra lines, Romano and Mukemu Delin swap. We're gonna just swap. We're gonna be aggressive, like immediately off the bat. We're just being aggressive. Third line, we're gonna keep Romano on 3-on-3, but that's it. Goaltending, Ravensbergen. Oh. That is a brutal save percentage. What's Huso? I'm guessing, yeah, he got put in. Jeez, that is a brutal save percentage. For forward core, I think we're going to move up Lund since it's Dykert's first debut. Kolzig will stay down there since he did well. Hecker Ryan, Moore, not terrible. Our first line, though, is kind of rough. Do I want to make a change early? I'm going to move Misa down to the second line, but I'm going to keep the power play lines the same. Yeah. And then PK lines. Is there anything I want to change? More Enland. I like more Enland. Second line, Hecker Ryan, Pollock. Do I want to maybe slot in someone else there? Kolzig, maybe? Oh, but Hecker Ryan... We'll keep it the same. Alright, slight changes. We'll see what happens. We're going to kind of spread out our forward core a little bit. Alright, let's try this again. Second game. Can we make a bit of a change here? Can we make a difference happen? Here we go. Game number 2 at home. Can we get a game back? Come on. There we go. 4-3 win. Beautiful. Alright, game number 3. Come on. We're at Utah now. AHL team did not make the playoffs. 5-4 overtime loss. Okay, we're competing now. Can we win game 4? We need game 4 here. We need this edge. Let's go. We're competing. This is good. The line changes work. We got aggressive with it. That's good. Okay. We got aggressive with it. It worked. Alright. I'm gonna look at my lines and see if there's any plus or minuses I need to like be aware of. Maybe like Ravensbergen or like the forward group. Let's see. First line, 4 assists. Okay, Bloomquist is getting something. 6 points, that's fine. You're good. The Bolt is not scoring. Third line is okay. Lund is scoring a lot. Do I swap him and Thibault? I might swap him and Thibault. Let's do that. Let's be aggressive. We're being aggressive. And then that means the power play has to change. Actually, is your power play points? Goals on the power play. Oh, that's easy. No points, yeah, no power play. Okay, so then let's do this. We're gonna put Lund. Hold on, power play. Lund, second line power play. Thibault and Lund. We're gonna swap their roles here. Thibault He's gonna go. Okay, the ball's not gonna be there anymore, which means scratch him completely. Go with Lund. Because Lund has more goals than the ball does. And I think he has power play, right? No playoff, but he has a shorthanded. I'd rather play him power play just to get more goals going. Okay, and then strategies. Finisher's Lund. Finisher is Lund now. Yeah, there we go. Okay. Penalty kill, anything changing here? Not really, I don't think. Block, Celebrini, goalie, Ravensburgen. Oh, you gotta get better numbers. We just gotta outscore them, but it's so tough because they got such a good forward group. Like, holy crap. Let's switch Misa and Bloomqvist back. I know it's been working with... Actually, no, we won games like with that swap. Let's keep it like that. And then defensively, -1, -3. You know what? Let's do Mukamadulin and Brodin swap now. Mukamadulin and Brodin swap. Mukamadulin and Brodin. Let's look at the other stats. 2 assists, that's fine. Gerard. Romano, okay, he's got a goal though. Swap Reed and Gerard. Gotta do something here. Swap Reed and Gerard. Swap Reed and Gerard. Actually, no, let's keep our two-way guys in the second line. Keep Gerard in the third PK unit. I almost made a mistake there. That would have been bad. That might have cost me, honestly. And then, oh yeah, Mukamadulin and Brodin need to swap here. And then Gerard and Reed need to swap here. So Shirkov, Gerard, and then we're gonna put Gerard third line. Romano, we're gonna scratch you in our overtime lineup here. We're gonna go with Brodin instead. Third line is Gerard. Actually, I'm gonna put Gerard second line. Brodin can be third. That's fine. Extra attacker and then Celebrini, shootout. We don't need to worry about that. Doesn't matter in the playoffs. Okay. Aggressive line changes. Very aggressive. We're being extremely aggressive line changes. Okay. Game 5. This is a big one. Game 5. Come on. 5-3 win. Let's go. Oh my god. Game number 6. Come on. Big comeback. No, game 7 and it's a real-time sim. I might be cooked. I might be cooked. Oh my god, sim the game. Even if we get knocked out here, what a round this has been. Alright, here we go. Game 7 elimination for either team. 3 shots even. Patrick Laine scoring from the right side. Oh my god, this is brutal. They've got so much scoring on their team. They got 4th line sniper, 3rd line sniper, 2nd line snipers, and a 1st line sniper goal scorer in Moses. 1-0. Shots in favor of Utah. 12-8. 1 minute left. Can we hold on? We can hold on. Second period. Get a goal here. Come on, San Jose. Get a goal. There we go. Joshua. Wow. Let's go. Our depth is waking up. Let's go. 13 minutes left. He scores with 18 minutes left. Let's go. Second period. 10 minutes left. Halfway through. We're still being outshot. Defenseman, you gotta hold it down like crazy. Ravensburgen, stand on your fucking head. Come on. 1 minute left. 40 seconds. And we survived the second period. Third period. Power play for Utah. Doesn't go anywhere. Oliver Moore scoring early in the third. 2-1 San Jose. Bloomqvist scoring. Oh my god, we're gonna win. We're gonna win. Please. 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 Come on, 10 minutes left. 8 minutes left. Power play. Celebrini. Let's go. Celebrini with 8 left. Thibault. Hey, woke up. Let's go. And San Jose defeats the Utah Mammoth in the first round. Oh my god. What a round. What a game. And we pop off. My first line woke up. My third line woke up. My Gerard on the 4th line woke up. Holy shit. Let's go. We have knocked out the powerhouse forward group in Utah. Holy shit. That forward group is insane this year. And Ravensburgen. Thank you, Ravensburgen. A 9-7-3. Thank you, Ravensburgen. You woke up when we needed you the most. Holy crap. Look at these goals. 4 goals. The Bolt, Celebrini, Moore, Waugh. And then the assist. Misa. Excuse me. Gerard, Brodin. Bloomfist with the goal as well. Oh my god. My team woke up. Excuse me. Who had minus numbers? Okay, so Enlund didn't have any. Okay, let me go like this. There we go. So who contributed? So we got Reed that contributed. Enlund contributed. Romano was a 0. That's fine. -1 for Kolzig. -1 for Gawain and Diker. So my rookies did go -1. That's expected though because it's their first time in the playoffs. Kolzig with 2 hits though. Good. Okay. That was huge. We actually got it. I think I won that game because of the goaltending simulation. Look at that though. We made it past one of the toughest teams in the West Coast, and that's Utah. And after this year, they might not have all the teams, and we got Edmonton in the second round. Gotta change my lines back. We gotta see if the regular lines work. Yeah, that's a great way to support. Thank you so much. Your sarcasm is so alive, my guy. That just tells me what kind of person you are, I'm not gonna lie. That literally tells me what kind of person you are. It's actually crazy how toxic you are. Actually crazy. You know what? Honestly, I don't even care. I'm banning you, dude. Like, literally, like, you are such a toxic piece of shit. Am I talking to nobody? Yes. That's not the point of why I commentate. I commentate because I find this fun. And if you can't accept that, I don't want you in my chat. That's just rude and disrespectful. That's just rude and disrespectful. I don't appreciate that at all. That is just no. No, I don't want people like that in my chat. That's just no. Okay. Do I want to stick with... Do I want to stick with the... That was weird. My audio cut out. That was strange. I kind of want to stick with what worked. I'm going to stick with Lund on the third line, keep it the same. I'm going to try and put Thibault back on the second line power play. We're going to try it. We're going to see if it still pays off. Lund, you're off. Thibault, you're on. We're going to go... 2. Gonna go. The bolt. Okay. There's that. PK. Do we want to change anything here? I think I'm gonna leave the defenseman the same. I will switch Reed and Gerard though. I want to keep that offensive defensive combination going. But I do like Brodin on the first line. I think that worked out really well for us. And let me look at Ravensburgen's numbers. 873. I mean, it's... Hey, we got past the hump. That's one of the biggest... That is one of the biggest things we could try and get past. I think that's it. How did Pollock do? Did you do much? He got 3 points. You know what? That's fine. For his rookie on his second line in the playoffs, that's solid. Okay. That's this... that. I'm waiting for a, you know what I'm waiting for? I'm kind of waiting for like a, oops, no, I didn't mean to unmute that. There we go. Let me go to this page. We should check something. There isn't one. I just didn't like the guy that... Wait. This guy put something in my chat a while ago. When was this? Maybe it's a good thing I banned this dude, because he's really toxic. A chat from July 22nd. Oh wait, that's today. That's today. Hold on. It doesn't say when this message was sent. I don't want to say this because it's pretty. I want to like. I don't even know how to describe that chat message. But I don't like what he put in the chat before that message he put in. That message that he put in the chat that I banned him for screams unsupportive and kind of just rude in general, and I don't appreciate that. If you want to go to a chat where they're talking to somebody, fine, you can do that. I don't appreciate you pointing it out to someone small that's trying to do something when they're busy and they don't have time to like create, like grow a community at all. I don't appreciate that. So like, if you want to do shit like that, go somewhere else. I don't want you in my chat. I don't even want you in my community. So if you join the Discord server and shit like that, you're gonna get banned. So don't, yeah, just don't. Don't even try it. And if I see an unban request, I'll consider it. But based off this chat message I saw that you put in before what you sent to me earlier today, don't think it's gonna go well. So, anywho, let's continue. I think I'm gonna continue with this. Shurkov is going well. 5 points, that's not bad. And how many games? 7 games? I mean, that's not terrible at all. I don't know why it's a minus number, probably because of his blind checking, giveaways, takeaways, but fine by me. All right. We got Edmonton in the next round. Let's take a look at their lines. So now Edmonton's an interesting one. Sometimes in the sim they're good, sometimes they're not. They can be 50-50. I think they're better in the real-time sim, but look at this team. Toffoli's still playing. We've got Draisaitl, McDavid, Toffoli. Jesus Christ. This could be brutal. 7 assists. 6 goals. Jesus. Second line is Cooley. Okay, so they did get younger and they addressed the forward group. I should not be having my camera on while I'm showing the lines. Jesus, I keep forgetting about that. Second line's Cooley, the Nuge, which I'm very shocked that Savoy's not up there, and Raquel. So they got an old folks line here with Cooley. Interesting choice, but I guess it's working because 7 points from Nuge and 5 points from Raquel. I guess that poise line is what's doing it. I think it's the poise that's making it work. So Will Cooley with Nuge and Raquel. I mean, that's a good line there. Isaac Howard with Savoy and Mantha. I mean, that's a pretty good line. 2 snipers with a playmaker. Good. Fourth line, Frederick, Delandry, and Kapanen. Okay, you know what? This team could knock us out. They're not as good as Utah by any means. Like Mantha and Savoy. Actually, no, Savoy and Howard should be on the second line. Sorry. But I can see why they're playing them down because Nuge and Raquel. Why would you change that if they're playing well? Defensively, this is where they're strong. Wallman and Bouchard, not a bad line. Jackeye, Nurse, it's okay. And then Bischel and Lilligren. How's Nurse playing? 2 points in 5 games. Nothing by Jackeye. So the defense aren't producing, but they got their 1 point producer, and that's all they need. And then goaltending, they got Skinner. That's someone. That's a guy. He now plays for Winnipeg. I don't know how I feel about that IRL, but I guess I'll have to find out. On paper, we should beat them, but it's McDavid, Draisaitl. We'll find out. Game number 1. We're gonna go 1 game at a time, just like before. If we need to change it, we can change it. 6-4 win. Beautiful. Let's keep going. Game number 2. Edmonton. 3-2 overtime loss. Honestly, I'll take that. Game 3 at Edmonton. 4-2 loss. Okay. Do I make a change? Do I make a change? I think I make a change. I'm gonna be aggressive. Gonna be aggressive with the line changes. Let's take a look here. So, and then in the last, can I look at split stats? Here we go. Wait, no, game logs. Here we go. So, Edmonton, no points, 1 point. I'm gonna do this because it's easier. No points by Misa. What about Bloomquist? Did you have points? No points either. They're shutting down our forwards. Let's switch Misa and Bloomquist around like before. What about the vault? Let's take a look at you. Game logs. No points. Okay. Switch you and Lund, which means we're going to change our power play again. Defensively. Brodin. Game logs. No points. -2 as well. I'm going to throw Romano back up. So Romano and Brodin swap. Let's do that really quick. Romano and Brodin. We're going to do this. Yeah, you had a +2, so we're going to give that a go. Same with the PK, 3-man. Brodin and Romano are going to swap. Okay, power play now. We got to throw second line power play. Thibault and Lund like that. Change the distributor here, or finisher, sorry. There we go. And then same thing here. We're going to swap out Thibault completely. Go with Lund. See if that helps like before. Lund right there. Beautiful. Strategies, finishers, Lund. Beautiful. All right. Goaltending. How are we doing here? At 883, it's going up slowly, but because it was tainted in that first round, can't do much about it. Is there anyone else I need to look at stat-wise for everyone? Game logs, no points. Where are our points coming from in those last 2 games then? It's our 4th line? It's our 4th line. Do I move Hikarayan up? Do I move Hikarayan up? I think I'm going to leave it. That decision is going to haunt me forever. If we lose another game with these changes, we're going to slot in Weeb for Reed. Let me look at Reed. He got a point in that game. Okay, maybe not Reed. Maybe Mukami Delin, maybe? Yeah, we'll slot in Mukami Delin if we lose the next game. That'll be our last resort right there. Yeah, okay, let's give that a go. Let's give this a go. All right. Here we go. We made a massive amount of changes just like last time. Game number 5. Here we go. Come on. 3-0 loss. Okay, yeah, we're gonna slot in Weeb. We're slotting him in. Probably a bad idea, but we're gonna do it. Did Reed have any points in that last game? No points in that last game. Okay, so we're gonna go here like that. Reed out for Weeb. Penalty kill. Camden. Wait, what? Weeb. Second line, Camden Brodin. Yeah, that's fine. And third line, yeah, okay. So then here we go, Camden and Romano. Or, sorry, Romano and Weeb, sorry. My brain. Romano and Weeb. Let's get Buchanan moved to Lynn. Romano's back on the first line with Brodin. Third line is Weeb Gerard. Yeah, we'll do that. First line, Shirkov. Second line, Gerard. Third line, Brodin. Yeah, that's good. And then, you know what, let's put Gerard on the third pairing. So penalty kill. Camudolin and Gerard swapping. Same thing. Camudolin and Gerard swapping. That gets our chemistry up more. Okay. I think this might be the play. Let's give it a go. Game 5, or no, Game 6 elimination. So if we can force Game 7, this would be huge. We need to force this. Oh wait, no, this is Game 5. Wait, am I stupid? I'm stupid. I only lost one. I've only won 1 game. Jesus Christ. Okay, so we need to win all 3 games here. This is the last chance. We're gonna look at draft class first, though, obviously. Do we have any picks that we want to take in the top 10? Not really. They're mostly playmakers. A power forward wouldn't be bad in Griffith, but we just don't have the assets. Plus, it's a 3-year wait. Parse, we know nothing about him. 3-year ETA, probably low elite, but I'll give him a scout. He might be good. Sawatsky. 3-year ETA. The playmaker. We have our playmakers, I think, right? I think we do. Hold on, I'm gonna check and see. I have a hunch that he's just wanted to unban request. I'm very shocked he didn't give an unban request. Interesting. Very interesting. Alright, Sawatsky. Winkler. Unknown. Kreider. Lewis Kreider. Defensive defenseman. We can use a left-handed guy. Not really, actually. We have Lundin, don't we? Jin Vlasak. Pin players. So Kapitanov, probably French starter, but I'll keep scouting him. Nolan's a top 4 medium. 6'4", 197, 6'4", 214. We'll see what Kreider is. If he's low elite, I'll take him over Nolan because we don't need any offensive-minded guys or two-way-minded guys. I don't know. We've got a lot of left-handed depth that we don't need to use. We need more righties now. De La Rivera I'll take. Whitmore I will consider. Left wings, playmaker, right? Playmaker, yeah, he's a goal scorer. Interesting. I'll keep him pinned. He could be something. He's 2-year ETA, so maybe one of our depth options. Could be good later on. Alright, we'll give that a go. Game number 5. Jesus Christ. I am facing elimination. Come on, San Jose. Let's make it. Let's do another comeback here, but with the games now. We were down. We were even strength. Oh, fuck, McDavid. I think it's over. Ooh, Thibault saying no. Okay, 1-1 tie. Alright, alright. I see you, Thibault. I see you. I see you. Okay, Celebrini. 6 minutes left. We got another goal. That's actually kind of huge. Ouch, my shoulder. Ouch, there we go. Alright, first period's over. We're in the lead by 1 goal. Shots are in favor of Edmonton. I'm not surprised. They're very offensive oriented. So, second period underway. Power play for Edmonton. Do they score again? Nothing there. Okay. Alright. Our line changes seem to be working so far. Halfway through the second here in the game. 6 minutes left here. Frederick making it a tie game. Okay, with 5 minutes left, just like us. We got 2 unanswered. One of them was with 6 minutes left from Celebrini. And they did the same thing to us. Tie game. Here we go. Third period. 2-2. Shots in favor heavily of Edmonton. We got to get more shots here. Frederick again. Oh, their fourth line's going to kill me, isn't it? Power play for Edmonton now. Nope, nothing there. 40 shots by Edmonton. 8 minutes left. 7 minutes left. 6 minutes left. Come on. 4. Come on. Tie the game. Tie the game. 3, 2, 1. And that's it. Oh, goal save! Goal save with 30 seconds. We denied with 30 seconds left. Skinner. I will not. Should we do overtime for playoffs? Screw it. We'll commentate overtime for playoffs. We'll do it. 30 seconds left and Kolzig ties it. That's insane. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're going in. Overtime at San Jose. I don't believe this. That's crazy shit. That's insane. We're going in. Okay. Oh, wait, I need to go back. I forgot. I have to set myself up as a coach. I'm stupid. There we go. On the way. There we go. So our coach, we can do line changes. Start the game. Holy crap. We are actually holding our own. Game 5. Facing elimination. Do I have my camera settings correct? Yes, I do. Alright, here we go. Who is that? That's Bloomquist, right? On the first line center spot. Losing the face-off. Wallman. To Foley. We're in overtime. 5v5. Draisaitl. Stripped of the puck. Oh my god. Bloomquist gets rocked by Draisaitl. Where's that Draisaitl? I don't know. Bouchard. Celebrini. Stealing it. Passing to Enlund. 3-on-1. Big save by Skinner right there. Oh my goodness. Let me turn down the audio a little bit for the game here. There we go. That should be better. Let's take a look. First line still. Yeah, first line still. Alright, here we go. I think it is Bloomquist again. Yeah, Bloomquist is still on the ice. He's still, he tanked that hit. That was big by us. Bloomquist winning the shot. Shot by Shirkov. Gets rocked, but he makes the save. Skinner. Skinner! There's no way. Stuart Skinner, what are you doing? Stuart Skinner just... Skinner, my dude, what are you thinking here? Please show us that replay. Thank you. Shirkov with a shot, covers it up. He's like, okay, yeah, I'm gonna wait. They're far enough away. Nope, he's not. There we go. Scores. That's hilarious that he's... And we live on. Thanks to Stuart Skinner. Stuart Skinner with the assist of a lifetime. That is hilariously... If we make a comeback based off of that as momentum, I quit NHL 26 until the new game comes out. I'm saying it right now. That's the reason we win this round. I will quit NHL 26 until the new game comes out, NHL 27. We will not finish this franchise. Power play for Edmonton. Here we go. Doesn't go anywhere. 10 minutes left. No goals at all. Interesting change to the last game. 13 shots for us. I just realized, holy shit, we're in their barn? That's kind of crazy. 30 seconds left, or 48 seconds. No goals in the first. Interesting. Both goaltenders kind of locking down, both defensemen, locking this down, each other down, 5 minutes left. Holy shit, this is a boring ass game. Come on, give us something to react to here. Come on. Power play for San Jose. Come on, cook. Oh, doesn't go anywhere. 3 minutes left. 2 minutes left. 1 minute left. And that is it for the second period. Oh my lord, it's gonna be a last minute goal. Will Cooley, you could not save it. But more. Nude on the power play. Oh my god, what is happening? The third period just exploded for offense. 3 goals in like 4 minutes. 6 minutes left. 5 minutes left. 4 minutes left. Power play for Edmonton. 2 minutes left. Come on, San Jose. Last second. It's over. Oh no. It's over. San Jose has been knocked out of the Stanley Cup playoffs in the second round. Wow. If we had mounted a comeback off of that Stuart Skinner mishap, holy shit. Edmonton, you're goddamn lucky. Your motherfuckers are lucky. And what we got? Did Edmonton win it? New Jersey won it. Okay. Didn't I trade someone in New Jersey? I could have sworn I did. I gotta look at their team. But first off, the draft lottery. Pittsburgh from 9-1, so their rebuild begins now. They are getting a new, was it playmaker going first overall? Tampa dropping to second, Vegas to third, Seattle to fourth, St. Louis to 5, Anaheim 6, then you got Detroit, then you got Calgary, Florida, Carolina, the Rangers, Montreal, Ottawa, Vancouver, Nashville, and Minnesota is your top 16. First off, New Jersey. Wait, I can't look at their team, can I? Shit. Oh no, I can't through contracts. I'm not. New Jersey, let's see. Ford Cord, Hughes, Heischer, Brad, Ovechkin, he was on their team, okay. Meyer, Mercer, Mangiapane, Novak, Robertson, Tavares, Barry Boulet, Pelchier, Skinner, Jeff Skinner, that's who we traded them. Okay, so Jeff Skinner, he gets a cup. He gets a cup finally after years of being just completely just screwed over in Buffalo, and then he went from Buffalo, Carolina, he never made the playoffs until like, what was it, last year? Yeah, last year with Edmonton IRL. Then he got the playoffs with Tampa Bay in this universe, 28-29. Then he went to the playoffs, got 21 points. Excuse me, Jeff Skinner? Excuse me? What line were you on? You were on the third or second line. That's crazy. Holy shit, Skinner. And then didn't we trade them a defenseman too? Nemec, Hughes, Siegenthaler, Pesci, Kovacevic, Lindlet, Zub. Nope. In the system, anyone? Demastro, Desharnais, Vinny Desharnais. We did give them Desharnais, didn't we? San Jose 25-26. Yeah, we gave them Desharnais. So technically, if you think about it, he's a part of a Stanley Cup champion winning team. And he did win the cup a while ago. So some of the pieces we traded to them looking pretty good. Also, Bertram and Hale. Interesting options. Hale, right-handed offensive defenseman. Don't need a right-handed one. Goaltending, what do they have? Spencer Knight. You know what? They got their goaltending figured out. Very happy for New Jersey. Very well done, New Jersey. Very well done. All right, now we're going to look at our own contracts. Now we got that done. First off, Enlund. Let's take a look. Unstoppable Force Tier 2. That was the same, I think. 96 overall. That was the same. Shooting, still a beast. 94 overall for Celebrini. Shirkov up to a 91, and he grew 2 of his X Factors to Tier 2. Pressure and send it. Wheels, we need to get his speed up. I want him to be darting down the ice, like full on dart. Gerard, 88 overall. I think this is going to be the year that we trade Gerard if Reed has grown. Misa, 88 overall still. Okay, that's fine. He's getting slow growth. That's fine by me. Wait, 91 face-offs? Holy shit, I actually need to show you guys the stats. I'm so sorry. 91 face-offs, look at that. That's insane. First line center forever, my dude. Sorry I dropped you down, but we got pretty far because of it. Look at his speed, too. 95? Holy hell. This guy's crazy. I think I think that 10.5 is definitely worth it. Damn. Oliver Moore, this dude, he's locked up with Misa for 6 years. And he's got 3 X factors, hipster, truculence, and no contest. Top 6 high he grew, and 87 overall? Brother. And he's got speed now. Damn. Brodeen, Kevin DeLynn, 85. I am really liking Brodeen as a depth piece. I'm glad I got him for 1 more year at 1 mil. Bloomfist down to an 83, so he's kind of fluctuating a little bit. So we'll see. Joshua Waugh, 83. The Bolt still an 83. Okay, I mean his shot power, his slap shot power isn't great, so we're gonna have to. We really got to work on this dude. Pollock up to an 82. Okay. Romano 82. Good. Crevier. Eric Ryan. Reed. I don't know about Reed. We'll see if he gets a preseason jump. I'm not going to trade him yet. Kolzig, because you scored with 30 seconds left in that 1 game, we are keeping you forever. You are clutch, Kolzig. You are goddamn clutch. I love you. Lund down to a 79. So he has hit his peak, but I do like him as a 3rd/4th line scoring forward. I love this dude. This guy is an amazing project at 1.250. O'Donovan, is his speed better? We'll work on that in the offseason if we can. Otavainen, we're gonna basically just let him go in the we signed him, never mind. Goaltending, 85 for Ravensburg, he's slowly getting there. He's taking his time to grow. That's fine. Lawrence up to a 75 though. Could we have a contender for the starter/backup role here? Same with Sholnishkin. I think we got our tandem for the AHL next year. We're gonna sign this guy right now. We've got our AHL goaltender tandem right here. Look at this. Lawrence and Sholnishkin. That's same age, 5 overall difference. I mean, that's not bad. I think Thielen has been replaced pretty well, yeah. Roster in the system for the AHL. Blasek 78. We've got so many defensemen that are ready to play the 3rd pairing. I just gotta figure out who I want to keep. I think I have Lundin. Lundin's good. He's not as big as Blasek, and he's 1 year older at 77 compared to 78. It's a slight difference, but it's enough to make the choice. Kid, I think this guy's trade bait. This guy deserves so much ice time than what he's getting in the first line AHL and then 4th line, 3rd line. Where would we put him? We got O'Donovan coming up. We got to make room for him. So I think Kid will be trade bait. We have this written down. We got a few people written down. Lundin, probably gonna be trade bait. We include him in the trade with Buffalo Sabres, but we just got so many other players through free agency that are better. This guy is a point producer as a defensive defenseman, but it's just like we've got Blasek coming up. We could play both of them, see how it goes, but I don't know. Weeb still has 77. This guy, we may have to change his player type to defensive. We may have to. I don't want to, but we may have to. But we'll see. We will see. Misiak, Merchant, we're gonna let you walk. Wayne 73, Markov 73 at top 9 potential, not bad. Clapperton got some growth. 70 overall at 19. Wasn't he like 60, 50 something? Could have sworn he was like high 50 overall. He grew. He grew quite a significant amount. Okay, Clapperton, you might be deserving some ice time soon. Cowan, defensive defenseman. He's right-handed. This guy could be a project for us for our 3rd pairing of the future right here. Cowan, you're signed. Tunney, then we got Christie. Christie did not grow. I think Christie's going to be trade bait in this year's draft. More than likely. He's just not growing fast enough. He is a defensive defenseman, so that does make sense. Brain. Was it Brian? No, Brian would be an I before the A, I think. So Brain. Korolev. No one else really popping out at me. We already looked at the in-system goaltenders. Okay, so we got some growth this year. Got a good amount of growth. Crevier. So Crevier, I think, yeah, you want 2nd line ice time. It's understandable that you want that. You've been stuck on the 3rd pairing with us for not only our team, but the other teams as well. Unless No. We move on. We bring up one of our rookies. That makes the most sense. He didn't play for us anyways, so like he's just sitting there gathering dust. That sounded really insulting. Made him feel like a freaking thing, but you know what I mean. Anyways, basically we're not using him, so we'll trade him to a different team. You can play top 4 minutes there. Okay, so I think I'm gonna stop here. It's just a short 1 hour stream, just to keep up with the save. I will do the off season at some point. So yeah,